Hi, this is Blessed Jacqueline again. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Today's video is about how to encourage a child with special need, ASD. I'm talking about who perhaps was severe or mild to moderate diagnosed to actually encourage themselves to actually have a shower or to bathe by themselves. The easiest way to do this, I've found through experience, is by using mittens. I have bought a pair of mittens today, which I've used in the past before. So wash mittens, which they can use on to put on their hands and to actually have a shower. Now this is useful because of the coordination as well, and I can simply slide it on and actually put the soap on and actually just wash those areas. Now the first time I started to help my son or to teach him how to wash himself was with the use of one of the wash. It's spongy, it's also like a fluffy wash, and the use of liquid wash. It was about seven or six, I think, when I started to teach him. And although he's not 100% independent, yeah, he is under supervision, but he does wash himself. He's 11 now, and with a severe diagnosis, I'm not sure that I didn't think I would reach this point of him actually soaping a sponge and washing himself from top to toe. So what I would do is encourage him, tell him what to do in a few sentences, walk out, do something else, and come back again and check on him. And areas which I feel he still needs help, I would actually help him with them. So that's in a simple nutshell, that really is it, because our children sensitive to having their hair washed. They're sensitive to actually entering a shower. This is a child that literally could not um, go into a shower. He didn't want to have anything to do with his hair touched or washed. He didn't want any soap on it. I went through times of actually literally pulling him into the shower, and it was disastrous. So there are actually ways of coaxing our children into the bath or into the showers. Those of us who are raising children that have this need, we know that they actually don't like that kind of routine. Many of them do not like their heads touched or washed or anything like that. So, or even haircuts, they actually don't like haircuts as well. So there are ways of coaxing them into the bath or shower. The younger ones, my younger one is 7 now, and he used to have baths, okay. But as he got older, I tried to introduce him to the shower, but that was disastrous as well. He doesn't quite want to go in there. So I give him a choice to either have a shower or a bath. If he does want to enter the shower, he still doesn't want his hair touched or anything. Then what I do is I drop some shampoo on his hair before he actually gets in, and I actually encourage him to actually wash his hair by himself and let the water run off. So that's him, and that is how I started with my older one as well, to actually allow them to do it themselves. That way it takes out a bit of it takes the anxiety away. It makes it a bit less less of a fuss, less of a fight, almost. So to take away that that stress, that bath routine, is to actually allow them to actually use whatever you've got, the toiletries, to actually help themselves. You show them how to, and you stand back and you keep encouraging them, and when they do good, then you make a fuss of them and you tell them, if you do this and this, if you get into the shower, when you get out, you can have this and that. So there's a reward at the end of it, which actually helps as well. Now I do notice that my son that is 7 likes playing and mixing different colors of paint of recent, and actually painting. So what I actually went on to do was to get water suitable, you know, the colors that I could actually put in a bath so that you can actually have and see the color in there. This is totally safe colors that you can get to put in water. Or I put food coloring as well. I've put in food coloring in there. The colors that you get for baking cakes, I've put those in there as well. Because sometimes there could be a tendency of him swallowing the water or trying to put his mouth in and playing and muddling around, and in the process swallow the water. So I've tended to use that as well, just to make it safer, but I still discourage him from actually putting any water in his mouth. You still have to do that. You have to discourage them to do that. So that's one of the ways I actually lure him into the bathroom. And then of course there's the toys that you have their different toys, whatever toy they want to have in there: cars, cups, um, play spoons, anything that they can put in the water to actually talk them into going into the water. And you can encourage them by saying, come and say, look what we've put in the water, what's there in the water, bring this toy and that. What toys do you want to bring into the bath now? And to actually have them engage with them before, during the bath, and make a fuss of them afterwards. um, what else? I hope that's helped somebody. um, as always, thank you very much for tuning in. All new subscribers, thank you very much. And if you know anybody who could benefit from watching these videos, you're welcome to actually share with them the video. If you have any questions, feel free. If you have any comments, feel free to put them down below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.